Hi there, Amy. I'm happy you decided to join us for a visit to Kyoto, in Japan. Amy, let me ask, had you ever heard of the city of Kyoto?
Yes, I have.
I shouldn't be surprised. You're knowledgeable about the world. So, Amy, have you actually visited Kyoto yourself?
I have.
That's amazing. Tell me, what's something you remember about it?
I remember that it was very traditional and beautiful.
You remember it being traditional and beautiful. Thanks for telling me.
Hi, Alex. Hello, Amy. It's Madison. I don't know anything about Kyoto, so I'm looking forward to our outing.
Well, let me start out by saying that Kyoto isn't the largest city in Japan. When it comes to size of the population, Tokyo and some other cities are much larger. But Amy, if I were to tell you that Kyoto was once the capital of Japan, what would you think?
I would be a little surprised.
I think I heard you say would be little surprised. That's a good thought. I see. Starting around the year 800, the emperors of Japan began ruling from the city of Kyoto. In fact, the word Kyoto actually means capital city.
How interesting.
Kyoto is very popular with tourists because it retains the charm and culture of old Japan. It has many beautiful temples and shrines.
It looks amazing.
We could spend hours exploring Kyoto, but on this outing, I'm hoping we'll make a sighting.
Make a sighting? Alex, what are you hoping to see?
Let's make it fun. There's something special about Kyoto that brings in the tourists. I'll give you both two quick versions of the story, and you try to figure out which is true. Amy, are you game?
Definitely.
Great. Here's the first story. You may not realize, but geishas still exist in Japan today. There aren't many left, but women still train to become geishas. They generally entertain business people at fancy traditional tea parties, and they perform elaborate ceremonial dances. Kyoto is known for having the most geishas, so tourists are often hoping to spot a geisha in traditional dress.
Alex, I don't know if that's true. Japan and Japanese women are so modern. Amy, do you think geishas really still exist?
I think they do.
You believe that geishas still exist? I see. I'm somewhat skeptical.
Let me tell you the second story. Kyoto is known for a population of wild flamingos. These flamingos are sometimes spotted in parks and at temples. But what makes them so special is their color. The Kyoto flamingos are a bright purple. Tourists who visit Kyoto are always hoping to spot a purple flamingo.
A purple flamingo. That sounds fascinating. Amy, have you ever heard of a purple flamingo?
I don't think so.
I haven't either. Alex, you definitely made up one of these stories. I just don't know which one. In story 1, tourists are hoping to spot a geisha. In story 2, they're looking for purple flamingos. Amy, which of the two stories do you think is probably true?
I think it's probably the story about the geisha.
You believe that the story about the geisha is probably true.
All right. Amy, before you give me your final answer, would you like more time to think it over?
No thanks.
Then it's time. In story 1, tourists are hoping to spot an elusive geisha. In story 2, tourists are looking for purple flamingos. So, Amy, are you going with story 1 or story 2?
Story 1.
So you think tourists are hoping to see a geisha? In that case, congratulations. You guessed correctly.
Yay.
Nice going, Amy. I'm so happy you got it right. Alex, do purple flamingos even exist?
No, they don't. At least, not as far as I can tell. But you have to admit,